I could do the Zapatec commercial. Balshikit kayo niya biyarran de katahpa kashop. Tula en internet tula rile wiatlo. La hora este Eskwilax. Eskwilax tula nala. Tula kit kasi todo rata biyarran royani rata biyarran tula royan tula the show. So balkachikayo niya dori. Puilo internet the eskwilaxhour.com y dronebox.com. How was that? Sweet. So you guys saw that. That was my little clip of inviting everybody to watch. And if you do speak Zapoteco and I messed up, let me know. You can teach me. I can learn from you. I am always open to critiques. What do you call it? What's the correct term for it? What was the word for it? What was the word for it? Se me olvidó. I forgot. But yeah. Yeah, ¿qué más? So I could try to do it again in Spanish for you guys. But we actually do have a guest. They have arrived. The Eskwilax are 155. I'm your host, current host, Efrain Martinez. Shout out to Lo. He's doing his thing out there. Hey, that's me right there. Yeah, and we have our guest. She's gonna come on and we'll have a little chat and we'll go from there, guys. As soon as Hogan frames the cameras. Cool. Yeah, step right up. Our first guest. Sorry, let me get up. Good, good. Oh, we have a mic for you on the far right. Oh, the mic. Yeah, I'm high.
Hi.
No, I was just joking.
You are?
No,
Oh.
we're just chilling. We do it every Friday. Have you watched the show?
Yeah, a couple times.
Yeah.
In
So
Texas,
yeah, most of it is like just everywhere. How you doing today?
running late, but I got here.
You got here?
Yeah. Okay,
Cool.
cool.
So
Hi, guys.
Janet Macias.
Yes.
Did we get it right? Did he spell it right?
Yes, you guys.
Cool,
spelled it
Marco.
right.
Thank you. But yeah, I've seen your work at Primera Taza. I ran into you. You also was at an event, right? You were at our Zapotec Cafe event
Yes, I was here.
a while back.
Yeah.
It wasn't the one that got raided, right?
No, it was the one before that.
The one before that. Again, thank you. Do you live in the area?
What's up?
Do you live in Boa Heights?
I live pretty close. I live more towards like East LA, but pretty close.
Yeah, it's pretty close. We're neighbors.
Yeah,
I mean, when it comes to
pretty
the
close.
distance. So, what kind of art do you do? What
I do a lot of ceramics. I do a lot of painting, mostly ceramics.
How'd you get into that?
Well, I just decided to try it out, and I really fell in love with it.
Is it like at school? Like you tried it at school or something, or?
Yeah, I tried it at school.
Because you need specific tools, right?
Yeah, you need a studio, so it's kind of hard to do at home. But I work off of East LA College, and I spend most of my time there. I work in their studio there, and I'm also a student worker, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, because I know you need like what's the kiln?
Yeah, you need a kiln. Depending on what you do, you might need like a potter's wheel. You might need certain tools, glazes,
Yeah,
raw materials.
it's a little bit more. More. There's more to it than. Yeah, because painting, you could pick up a brush and a canvas,
Yeah,
and you like you said, you could do it at home in the
you
garage.
can post up anywhere. Post up right there.
Yeah. Are you gonna do some ceramic today for us?
I don't have any clay, and it's super messy and super dusty. So no,
Hey, we're just messing. But yeah. How long you been doing that?
4 years.
4 years?
Yeah. Just last summer, I found out that my great grandmother did ceramics, so it kind
Oh,
of
so
runs
it's in
in
your
my
blood.
family. Yeah.
It runs in your blood.
I didn't know until recently.
Where
so
is your
it's pretty
family
cool.
from?
I'm more connected to my mom's side. My mom's from Acapulco. She's from Guerrero.
Acapulco. That's
Yeah.
on southwest, right?
Yeah, like
Mexico.
yeah.
What's is she an artist? Is your mom an artist?
No, but my grandma did tell me that she tried to learn from my great grandmother, but she couldn't get the hang of it. So it just skipped a couple of generations.
Oh, the ceramics.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Because I know you also do painting, right? You do acrylic.
Yeah, I do a lot of painting, A lot of it's just working with colors. I like looking at different colors and
Like pastels, right? You use
yeah.
like pastel colors, or I don't know
Depending
what
on
the.
how they make me feel, I go about painting. So I go a lot by feeling.
Nice. That's how painting should be. Because if you whenever you sell the piece, like
Wow,
they take.
it's right there.
Oh yeah, there
Look
you
at
go. I see.
that. Look at all those bright colors. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Do you have a title for this one piece?
I don't remember. I don't think so. I've been working on it for a couple of months now.
How big is it?
It's pretty big. I don't remember the dimensions.
Yeah, it looks big. I mean, I also personally paint big,
Mhm.
so anything that's like a mural size, I'm down for it.
That's cool. I'm starting to learn how to paint like on bigger surfaces because it's difficult. And I tend to be a person that tends to focus on individual sections at a time. That's why I always work like on really strong backgrounds first, and then I do very loose brushstrokes in the front, but for in the foreground. Yeah.
Is that what you're studying right now? Like painting?
Art, like studio arts, yeah,
Studio?
and art history,
What's your major?
studio arts,
The studio art
ceramics,
at
emphasis.
ELAC, right?
Yeah.
What about where do you plan like to be in like five, 10 years?
So like I started painting on ceramic bowls. That was like the first bowl that I've ever painted, and then I really like fell in love with it. So I started.
That was a bowl?
experimenting. That's a bowl. Yeah.
Oh, sweet. How like what else can you paint on when it comes on to like ceramics? Because I mean that's like a food thing, right? Like has to be
Yeah,
food
it's a
safety or
bowl.
something.
Well, that one's not food safe because of the low temperature, but a lot of my recent work is food safe because I use specific colors that I've made myself so that they're food safe. Yeah. So it's a lot of like trial and experimentation.
Yeah, because you can't just like I made something I'm gonna
Yeah.
eat from it. There is that whole.
There it is. Oh, it's so colorful.
How big is it?
It's pretty big.
It's like a cereal bowl.
A little bit bigger than a cereal bowl, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, do you mass produce these, like, or you go by one by
No.
one?
I've tried to be like production and I've tried to like produce a whole bunch of work, but I just burnt myself out last time, so I'm taking it a little bit slow. Cause it's a lot of work to paint.
It's
like,
physical, a lot of physical work.
Yeah, so that's more simpler technique that I used using a higher temperature. But yeah.
So you make the bowls right first, and
Yeah.
then you paint them. How long is the process?
It depends. I throw a lot on the wheel, so first I have to throw it on the wheel and make it, trim it, and then fire it, and then paint it, and then fire it again, and then do one last
Do you
coating
have
of
any,
clear glaze, and then it's food safe.
What do you
Last
call those?
glaze
Any of
fire.
those videos, like how to make stuff videos?
How to bake?
No, how to make, like, do you have
Oh.
any of those videos up online somewhere?
No, I don't.
Because it looks like that'd be cool to see how this stuff is made.
I mean, I do short Instagram stories, but that's about it. I don't do like how to make.
I watch it. How to make some mugs. Is that a coffee mug or what is it?
Yeah, that's actually like the surface of a mug. That's when I started playing around with like higher temperatures so that they're food safe. So those are just some of the colors that you could get at like higher temperatures, because at higher temperatures the colors burn off. So
Oh,
it's really difficult to get like the bright colors, and those are just the
so it's like
oranges and
trial
the
and error.
yellows. Yeah,
Nice. You do a lot of flowers, huh?
yeah, I
Is
do. I'm covered in them today.
I was gonna ask, is there a reason? Like, is there a
Um,
particular flower?
no, not a particular flower, but it's more of a flower that I used to draw when I was a kid. So when I started taking up art and I was criticized a lot for my drawing skills or whatever in classes, I became rebellious and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna draw flowers because I'm listening to my inner child right now. Like I'm gonna listen to the kid in me that wanted to pursue art, but everyone told not to. So that's just the flowers are my
Yeah, 'cause I mean, these are like I don't know,
rebelliousness.
like tulips that
Yeah.
resemble tulips. But yeah, I like their colors.
And it's also very like abstracted, and I do that on purpose so the viewer gets what they want out of the painting instead of
Dope.
having it be so like realistic.
Yeah,
Like
like
this
what
is what it is.
this is a flower.
Yeah,
You're like, no, this is your interpretation.
yeah.
And do you equally like take the time to keep going with your painting, or just more towards the ceramics?
I do. I'm continuously making things every day, so I'm either drawing, I'm either painting, or ceramics. Like it's a nonstop cycle for me, so I don't have any days off. So um, I
Very
separate
busy.
my schedule so that in the morning I could do ceramics and I could work, and in the evenings draw or paint on weekends. Like today, I was gonna paint. So it's like an everyday thing for me.
Very busy. Very busy.
Yeah.
And do you sell your items?
I love that painting.
Is
That's
it a
like the
recent
first
one?
painting
Oh, the
that
first one?
I've actually really finished. I had such a hard time with it because the background was so colorful and it was so intricate, and there was like all these really clean lines and all these colors. I was taking my time with the colors, picking each one and mixing each one the way I wanted it to be. And then like I stayed up like 12 hours to finish it because it was an assignment for class. And once I got to the end, once the background was finished, I was like, I hate this. So I decided that I wanted to like cover it all up. I was like, I'm gonna cover it up with like these really loose brush strokes, see what happens. And then, yeah, I had a little help with that painting too.
That's a good
It's
story
very
behind it.
psychedelic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you influenced by like certain work from like the 80s or something? Like,
From not specific work, but I do
'cause I
really
see a
like.
lot of peace signs. And
Yeah, I'm a big fan of like Georgia O'Keeffe's work and Judy Chicago's work, and I get a lot of influences from that. I also get a lot of influences from Impressionism, so a lot of
yeah, that's
Van
another thing
Gogh
that caught my eye, the
and
impressionism.
also like Picasso. Like I really like the way he distorted proportions, so I tend to distort proportions a lot to try to distort them so that they're either like calling your attention or they're not, and abstracting things like a lot.
And you have that day you were here. Were you here as the bender also, or just a live painter?
I was just live painting, but I was really cold that day, so my hands were hurting when I was painting, but I was mostly painting.
Nice. And so are you gonna like? Do you bet like the all the paintings? Do you have like prints of them?
No, that one's really out there, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. They Markham blows them up pretty big, so that's what they're.
Yeah.
Are these more like recent ones?
Yeah, this is actually like really big. It's like 48 by I forgot like what else, but it's really big. It's like half as tall as me.
All right, yeah, like 4 feet.
Yeah.
Like, cool. Is there a narrative behind this painting?
It's supposed to be like a symbolic portrait. That was like the assignment. So
Oh,
I
is it-
wanted to do something like really that represented me, and that's also like my take on the motif. I make this very specific motif with like a flower and like, you know, yeah. So it's yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to describe that painting. I haven't really thought about it. Like,
Yeah.
what's the meaning behind it? I'm like, I don't know. I just made it.
Yeah, and then you said you leave it to the viewer also.
Yeah.
like were the ones that are like, what was on your mind? What's all the flowers?
Yeah, I create like my own world for sure.
I mean, no, that's what an artist is. You know, you
It's
make your
true.
own through painting, through the ceramics. And are you gonna paint live for us today?
Yeah, I wanted to, if it's possible.
Yeah. Let me see.
Like paint live, like yeah. I mean, I could paint
Did you
on the
bring
side.
your items?
Yeah, I brought some of my paints and my brushes.
Oh, you brought paintings?
Well, no, I didn't bring any paints.
Oh, your
Yeah,
paints.
yeah, my paints.
Oh, they said paintings. I'm like,
Sorry,
right now.
paintings,
Well, like, we'll show 'em.
paints.
Cause sometimes if we have them, we'll be like, we'll show them to the public.
Oh no, I didn't bring anything.
Oh, sweet. Let me see. Marco, do we have time to keep chatting it up? So we'll take the 4 minutes and we can set her up on our board. It's like a canvas that you can pretty much get posted against, and then like you wanna do some painting. We have the other camera that will like switch on and off. That's cool with you?
Sure. I brought it, so might as well. Brought my
Dope.
stuff.
So you guys are gonna get to watch Janet, right?
Yeah, Janet.
I was just trying to make sure I said the right name. And yeah, thank you for chatting it up with us, and we'll be right back with you guys. We're gonna have some commercials in between.
Yay, commercials.
This is your world, your creation.
Do you have any advice for like young artists that are just getting into school or starting school?
Well, if you're quiet, like I am, just bring your voice and put it in your artwork, and you'll shine that way, and people will get to know you that way, and they want to be friends with you, even have you.
Yeah,
be
people will approach you.
interviewed. Yeah.
They'll like what you do, and they'll approach you and just ask you. Like we're having this conversation here today. Yeah, we saw her art online, and we're like, we want to talk to her. We want to ask her about like the narratives, the ideas behind her work. So
Yeah.
you know,
awesome.
one thing led to another, and we are here today, and we are glad to, we are honored to have had you on the show.
This is your world, your creation.
So where is it, Cerito Cafe? I've seen it online everywhere.
Yeah, we're kind of
You guys-
focusing right there on Instagram, marketing it, but it's in Southgate.
Southgate. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I was thinking it was in Long Beach for some reason.
Yeah, we get that a lot because of the street, so it's on Long Beach Boulevard.
Oh.
So yeah, get some confusion in there.
Southgate. What's this cross street in Southgate?
I'd say the closest streets are basically, it's really confusing, but Long Beach, Santa Ana, or Pacific and Broadway. It's right where Pacific ends and becomes Long Beach.
All
Yeah.
right, you guys heard that. You make sure you check him out.